All right, we'll get started. If somebody joins us, they'll just drop in. So sit on a cushion or a block, something that keep your hips a little bit high. Breathing in out through your nose. Long inhales, long exhales. And then just begin to relax your shoulders. Palms on your knees. Hands on your knees, palms up. Just relaxing. Breathe through the nose. Just begin to inhale. 6 counts. And slowly exhale. Again, inhale 6 counts. Pause for 2. And exhale for 6 counts. Just relax. Just let go of the day. Let go of any issues, any unfinished conversations, any lists. Even the good stuff. Just let it all just go. Just spend the next hour just focusing on your breathing and the movement. Just try to focus the mind on the inhale and the exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. With every inhale, expanding the rib cage, all different directions. And then when you exhale, squeezing it all the way around, squeezing the lungs, getting all the air out. And again, inhale. And exhale. Relax the breath. Eyes closed, inhaling. Expanding the chest, expanding the rib cage as wide as you can get it. And then exhale, exhale, squeeze all the air out. Continue breathing, relaxing the shoulders. Just for the next hour, just appreciate where you're at. You're not trying to change anything. You're just fine the way you are. All you're doing is keeping the body healthy. Physically, emotionally, even spiritually. Just know that and enjoy the hour practice. Breathing into the nose. Exhaling. All right, continue breathing that way. Bring your palms together over your head. Grab the left wrist and begin to lean to the right side. Pushing that 12th rib out. Also pressing that left knee down so you don't tilt over. So the base is stable as you're leaning to the right with the inhale, expanding the left lung, opening up. And with every exhale, you can relax a little bit. Then inhale. Again, expanding the rib cage, intercostal muscles opening up. You can pull the arm to help expand, but at the same time, remember to push to the left and into that left knee. All right, good. From the center. Now grab the right wrist Lean to the left. Breathe through the nose. Now think about pressing that right knee down to help you create the base. Push that 12th rib out, curving your spine. With every inhale, expanding the right side of the rib cage. Ribs opening up. Imagine them opening up. With every inhale, more and more. You can exhale and relax a little bit. You inhale again, expanding the right rib cage, opening up, pressing the left knee down. Between every breath, a slight pause, and back to center. Good. Palms together over your head. Relax your neck. Now push the stomach forward. Going for a back bend. Keeping the hips where they're at. Breathe through your nose, relax your neck, no tension in the neck. Expanding the front of the rib cage this time. Opening up. Bring your shoulders down, away from your ears. As you open up the front of the rib cage. Big inhale. All right, come to the front. Shoulders down and around, reaching forward. Let your neck relax, no tension in the neck. Breathing through the nose. Now we're expanding the back of the rib cage. Arms down and forward. Shoulder blades pressing away from each other as you expand the back of the rib cage. Good. Inhale back up, arms up. And arms on your knees, palms up. And just kind of feel that for a minute with your eyes closed. Your rib cage is expanded. Your breaths are deeper. And if you've been focusing on the breathing in and out, your mind is more focused. All right. Continue breathing in and out through your nose. You start at the front of your mat. All right. Front of the mat, toes touching. Heels can be slightly apart. Breathe through your nose. Relax your shoulders. And then lean into the heels and actually fall over. Just so find that tipping point. And then you know how far you can go. Take the weight off the toes. Then place the weight on your heels, legs straight. Relax your shoulders. Breathing through your nose. Continue breathing. Long inhales, long exhales. All right, inhale, arms up. Palms together. Point with the pinky. So arms are straight. I'm pointing with my pinky finger. That's the one that's reaching for the ceiling. My head is relaxed. No tension in the neck. Eyes are my thumbs. Breathing through my nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Now I'm expanding the rib cage up and down. Pressing down into the heels. Expanding up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Think about relaxing the shoulders down, away from the ear. Big inhale. All right, exhale, slowly forward bend. Just take your time. Let gravity do most of the work. Breathing through the nose. Toes are touching. You grab your elbows. Twist to the right. Expanding that left rib cage. Twist to the right. Breathing through the nose. Bend left knee, bend right knee. So just Begin to wiggle around. Do whatever you need to do to kind of get things started. Relaxing the breath, long inhales, long exhales. This is already a form of relaxation. Your head below the heart. The beginning of an inversion. Inversion poses are the most healthiest poses. Eventually, as you get stronger, you go to inversions. Allows the blood to rush into your brain. Reverses gravity on the body and the fluids. It's the healthiest poses in yoga. All right, inhale halfway up. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, step back, high plank. Breathe through the nose. Keep the back straight, look forward. Hands slightly wider than your shoulder. Hands slightly turned out. Make sure the fingers are nice and wide, right? Hands slightly turned out. Breathe through the nose. Shoulders over the wrists. We're gonna do 3 push-ups, right? Just come down. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Breathe through the nose, back is straight. We're gonna come down halfway. We're gonna try to hold it there. Strengthening the upper body. Breathing through your nose, long inhales, long exhales. Now, if this becomes too much, place your knees down, place the chin and chest, but keep your hips up and back. So bending the lower spine, breathing through your nose. Otherwise, try to hover here. All right, inhale, lengthen the arms, upward dog, point the toes, chin up, look up. Think about pushing your shoulders down and away from the ears. Just find the pose. This is probably your first back bend of the day. So we're gonna be gentle. Just slowly open up. You can lean to the left. Just let that relax the lower back. Lean to the right. Lean. All right. Curl your toes under. Push into your arms into downward dog. Breathing through the nose. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Just getting things started. Just a chance to think about what your body's feeling, what places are tight, what places are loose and open. Just wiggling around, whatever you need. All right, slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. Keep the forward bend. Again, grab your elbows, just like gravity. Do most of the work here, no effort. Bend both knees. Just wiggling around. All right, inhale halfway up. Lengthen the back. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up, palms together, arms up, look up, chin up. And again, point with the pinky finger. Pinky finger reaches for the ceiling. Neck is loose, relax, head drops back, eyes are on your thumbs. You breathe through the nose, long inhale, long exhales, pressing down the heels, expanding the chest up, ribcage up and down. All right, press your hips forward and bring your head and arms back. Looking for the wall behind you. Breathing through your nose, try to keep your knees straight. Do not bend your knees. Press your hips forward. Now you're expanding the front of the ribcage. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. All right, inhale up. Exhale, slowly forward bend. Relax the neck. No tension. Now begin to feel what it feels like to have your knees straight as you start to hang here. Start thinking about contracting the front of the leg to release the hamstrings. The way you release the back of the leg, the hamstrings and the calf muscles is by strengthening the front. Start contracting those muscles. So even though it's a simple pose, you're still working. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank. Keep the back straight, feet forward. You get to bend the elbows slowly. Try to keep the elbows as close to your body as possible. You want to keep them real tight, really close. Inhale, straighten the arms, look up, chin up, point your toes. Again, relax the lower back. Breathing through your nose. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Bring your toes under. Push into downward dog. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Feet hip width apart. Lift your toes up so you can start to strengthen the front of the leg here, this muscle right here, the tibialis muscle. So lift your toes up, contract your quads, kneecaps are engaged, and you're pushing your arms up and back. Your whole body is engaged, but the neck is relaxed. No tension in the neck. No tension in the neck. Relax the neck. Breathe through the nose. All right, walk your feet up towards your hands. Slowly step forward. Keep the forward bend. Toes touching. Inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Arms up. Palms together. Head drops back. No tension neck. Point with your pinky. Push your hips forward and let your head and arms come back. Push your hips forward. Legs are straight. Breathe through your nose. Breathing. Expanding the front. Contracting the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Slowly, slowly, slowly come out. Relax the neck. No tension in the neck. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back. High plank. Bend the elbows, come down halfway, slowly, slowly. We're going to go through our vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Straight arms, look up, chin up. Shoulders down. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe through the nose, long inhales, long exhales. Check your feet to make sure they're about hip width apart. Make sure your fingers are nice and wide. Hands slightly turned out. Spreading out the fingers and use the entire hand to press down. Tips of the fingers, the joints. Can't put too much weight on the wrist. Even out the weight. You're pushing up and back. Breathe through the nose. 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees. Look between the hands. Inhale, step or jump forward. Leg to the back. Exhale down. Toes touching. Hands together. Arms come up. Look up. Chin up. Head drops back. Press your hips forward. Arm and head come back. Keep the knees straight. Breathe through your nose. Contract your glute muscles. Contract your lower back muscles. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend, all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank. Bend the elbows, come down halfway. Inhale, upward dog, straight arms, look up, chin up, shoulders down. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe through the nose, long inhales, long exhales. 1, 2. Round your shoulders down and around. Trying to get your elbows to touch. 4, 5. Bend the knees, look into the hands, inhale, step or jump forward. Toes touching, inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up, arms up. And arms by your side. Samastiti. Good. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees. Arms come up. Point with your pinky finger. Let your head drop back, so no tension in the neck. When should you get your pinky finger straight up towards the ceiling? Your eyes are on your thumbs again. Bend your knees as much as you can without dropping the arms. So start bending the knees. Don't drop the arms. And you're going to find a point in the lower back where it's very tense. Maybe a slight pain. It's okay. What you want to do is you want to relax that point and you want to contract that point. You want to relax those muscles and you want to contract those muscles. Breathe through the nose, long inhales, long exhales. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly forward bend. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Place the stomach on your thighs and your hands on the mat. Make sure you can press the hands down. You bend your knees as much as you need to make that happen. And then once you're there, begin to lengthen the knees, maybe the left, then the right. Just lengthening. Maybe you can lengthen both. Even if it's not much, just try to think about the muscles contracting or pulling or releasing to be able to get your knees straight. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. All right, inhale halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back. High plank. Let's go through the vinyasa. Come down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Basically the same every time. All right, left heel pivots in. Big step with the right. Place that right foot between your hands. Right knee over the right ankle. Make sure your right thigh is parallel. Strong left leg, arms come up. Again, head drops back. Point with the pinky finger again. Your head is relaxed, attention to the neck. Eyes are on your thumb. Breathe through your nose, long inhales, long exhales. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Place your hands on either side of your foot. Step back, high plank. Come down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Straight arms, look up, chin up. Exhale, down. Good. Right heel comes in. Big step to the left. Place the left hand foot between your hands. Adjust if you need to. Left knee over the left ankle. Left thigh parallel. Strong right knee. Continue to press down on the right heel. As the arms come up into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Breathe through the nose. Again, you want to point that pinky finger towards the ceiling. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Place your hands down. Step back, high plank, come down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down. I think that was the second one. Breathe through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Relax the head. Relax the neck. 1. 2. Start thinking about lifting the toes up, contracting all the muscles in the front of the leg, especially your quad muscle. The kneecap is engaged. The biatus muscle here is engaged. Breathe through your nose. All right, bend your knees, look between your hands, inhale, step or jump forward. Lay to the back. Exhale down. Keep the knees bent as much as you need to. Arms come up. Chair pose. Point with the pinky. Let your head drop back, no tension in the neck. Eyes on your thumbs. And bend your knees as much as you can. So you find that point in your lower back where you start to relax it and engage it. Relax it and engage it. Relax it and engage that muscle. Breathing through the nose. You're so focused on that muscle that you forgot that you're in chair pose. Big inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees again as much as you need to place the stomach on the thighs, hands on the mat. And again, relax the neck, no tension in the neck. Slowly, begin to lengthen from one knee, maybe both, just a little bit, whatever you can, without lifting the hands off the mat. Make sure your neck, head are relaxed. All right, inhale halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back. Come down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Left heel comes in. Big step with the right. Arms come up. Right knee is right over the right ankle. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Left leg is strong. No bend in the left knee. Right thigh parallel with the mat. Bringing my left hip forward and my right hip back. Bring your left hip forward and your right hip back. 3, 4, and 5. Place your hands on either side of your foot. Step back, high plank. Come down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down. Good. Right heel comes in. Big step with the left. Virabhadrasana on the left side. Left knee over the left ankle. Again, arms come up. Point with the pinky. Eyes on your thumb. Breathe through the nose. Strong right leg. Bring that right hip forward and that left hip back. Squeeze the right hip forward. Left hip back. Breathe through your nose. 3, 4, and 5. Touch your hands down. Step back, high plank. Come down halfway. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing. Long inhales, long exhales. From the shoulders down. Try to bring the elbows together as you're pushing your hips up and back. All the muscles in your body are contracted. When you exhale, you can even suck the stomach in. Contracting every muscle except your neck and as much of your spine as you can. Relax the neck. Breathing through the nose. 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, look between the hands, and step or jump forward. Leg to the back. Exhale down. Keep the knees bent, toes touching, arms come up, look up, chin up. Big inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back. Come down halfway, go through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe through the nose. Left heel comes in, big step to the right, Virabhadrasana on the right side. Arms come up. Right knee over the ankle. Strong left leg, breathing through the nose. Again, pressing that left hip forward, right hip back. Big inhale, place your hands down, go back into plank, come down halfway, go through your vinyasa and meet us back down in downward dog. Good. Right heel comes in, big step to the left knee over the left ankle. Arms come up. Breathing through your nose, long inhales, long exhales, always breathing through the nose. Just focus on the breaths, big inhales. Pressing your right hip forward, left hip back. All my muscles are engaged, except for the neck. Except for the neck. All right, place your hands down, step back, high plank, come down halfway. Go through vinyasa, inhale up, exhale, down dog. Breathing through the nose. We'll do 5 breaths here. 1. Relax the neck. 2. You'll contract every other muscle in your body, lifting your toes up, pressing with the tips of your fingers, breathing, pushing your hips up and back. 4. 5. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, step or jump forward. Lengthen the back. Exhale now. Keep the knees bent as the arms come up. Look up, chin up. And arms by your side. Shamastik. Woo, good. That's a good warm up. All right. Separate your feet about hip width apart. Hands on your hips. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Just you can relax here. It's likely that you're not looser than you were the first time, so wherever you're at, try to keep your knees locked, thighs contracted. You lift up your toes. If you can grab, still do all that, still contract those muscles, but now you can also pull. All my muscles are engaged, they're all contracted, but I relax my head by relaxing my neck. So no tension in the neck. I'm focusing on the fact that there's no tension in the neck. I'm pulling with my arms as I'm contracting the muscles in my leg. Breathing through your nose. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, place the palms of the hands underneath your feet. If you can't reach, just go back. Actually, if you can't reach, bend your knees as much as you need to. So go ahead and bend the knees as much as you need to place the palms of the hands under your hands, whatever it takes. Now, begin to slowly lengthen one knee after the other. Maybe it's just a little bit. Maybe you're still, even though your knees aren't straight, you're still activating the muscles. And then relax the neck, no tension in the neck. Breathing through your nose, long inhales, long exhales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, place your hands on your hips. Inhale all the way up. Hands feet together. Lift. All right. Let's go into Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Feet start at the front of the mat. Right foot steps back and then pivot. Keep your legs, your knees straight. So no bending the knees. Arms shoulder height. Lean over the right foot. Try to keep your body right over that right foot. Your head, your nose should be looking at your ankle. And it doesn't matter how far you can go. So wherever you're at, stack that left shoulder over the right. Try not to use your right hand to support you. Try to use the muscles around the right hip as you push that right hip back. Breathing through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up. Good. Here to the front. Do the same thing on that side. Try to keep the body over the left knee, left ankle, left foot. Try not to bend forward. Right arm reaches up. Begin to stack that right shoulder over the left. As you slowly come down, opening up both hips, different directions. Pressing the left hip back. Contracting the quad muscles in both legs. Breathing through your nose. Long inhales, long exhales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up. Good. Good. To the back again. Take the left hand, place it outside the right foot. Left hand outside the right foot. Now you can reach up with your right arm. Stack the right shoulder over the left. Knees are still straight. So no bend in the knees. Pushing your right hip back. Bring that left hip forward. Lifting the right arm. Breathe through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up. Arms out. Pivot to the front. Take the right hand, place the right hand outside the left foot. Breathe. Relax. This side for me is so much harder. My left hip is so tight. All right. Knees are straight. Bring that left shoulder up, stacking the left shoulder over the right. Breathing through the nose. Relax the left hip back. Contract the outer muscles of the left leg, left hip. Breathing through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up, arms out, and feet together. Good. All right. Second group of triangle pose. Right leg sits back. Pivot. Now bend the right knee. Make sure that right knee is right over the right ankle. Right thigh is parallel. Place the right hand outside the right foot. Strong left leg, strong left knee. Reach up with your left arm. 45-degree angle. And try to stack that left shoulder over the right. Try to stack that left shoulder over the right as you're looking up at your hand. Breathe through your nose. And also try not to put too much of your upper body weight on the right knee. You really want to be using the quads to keep the body up. All right, inhale up, arms out. Pivot. Bend the left knee. Place the left hand outside the left foot. My right knee is strong. Again, try not to place all your weight on that left knee. Arms come up, reach up, look up, chin up. Breathe through your nose. Left knee is 90 degrees. The tip of my right heel, the tip of my fingers, 45-degree angle. Breathe through your nose. My head is in alignment with my spine. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up, arms out. Pivot. Bend the right knee. Place the left elbow outside the right knee. Left elbow outside the right knee. Palms come together. Pivot. Right shoulder up. Breathe through your nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Reach up with your right arm. Tip of your right fingers to the right heel. Or to the left heel. Straight 45-degree angle. Breathing through your nose. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up. Pivot. Bend the left knee. Right elbow outside the left knee. Breathe through your nose. Again, your palms come together. Stacking that left shoulder over the right. Bring your right hand down. Lifting the left hand. Breathing through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, And 5. Inhale the way up, arms up, feet together. Traserita, Padottanasana. That's this pose because you can always rest in this pose a little bit. Those triangle poses. All right. Right leg steps back, nice and wide. Toes are parallel. Breathe through your nose. Again, remember, just for a moment, we're trying to always breathe in and out through the nose. All right, big inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Contract the muscles in your leg. Lift your toes up. So your quads are contracted. Tibialis is contracted. Breathe through your nose. Get your hands between your feet. You can press yourself back, but no tension in the neck. No matter where you're at, these muscles should be contracted. So even if you're here, you contract the muscles, kneecaps are engaged, toes are lifted. Breathe through the nose. 1, relax the neck, no tension in the neck. 2, 3, deep inhales. 4, and 5. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, place your hands on your hips. Inhale all the way up. Relax. Good. Flip your hands over. Jam that thumb into the hip bone. And just use that as a way of figuring out what's going on so that, big inhale, exhale. As you bend forward, you begin to find out what's surrounding that joint. And then contract your quads. You may even feel the quads contracting. But massage any muscles around your hip flexors, around your hip. Any muscles, any tendons, any ligaments. You press into them. Relax the neck, relax the neck, relax the neck. All right, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, arms out to the side. Arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, press your shoulders back, arms out and down. Big inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Breathe through your nose, long inhales, long exhales. And again, contract the muscles in your leg. Contract the muscles in your leg. Relax your breath. Breathing through the nose. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Hands on your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, forward bend again. Let your hands come. Grab as far low as you can go. Maybe it's your knees, maybe it's your shins. Maybe you can reach the feet, toes, wherever it is. Just grab and begin to pull yourself down. Pulling. At the same time, you want to contract the muscles in your leg. All the muscles in your extremities are contracted, but the neck is relaxed. The head and the neck are relaxed. No tension whatsoever. Just your shoulders, arms, thighs, glutes, quads, toes are lifted. You're just pulling. Breathe through the nose, long inhale, long exhales. All right, good. Bend the right knee and slowly come to the right side. Bending the right knee. Slowly. Let the left foot come up on the left heel, opening up the inner muscles, the adductor muscles, the inner hip flexor muscles. While you bend the right knee back, out and back. Right knee out and back. Breathe through the nose. All right, back to center. Now bend the left knee. Lean onto the left leg. Right foot comes up on the heel. Again, twisting that leg out. It comes up, twisting the leg out. But still flexing all the muscles. Left knee back, out and back. All right, back to center. See if you can go a little bit further this time. You may notice, and you can, because your hips are so much more open now. All right, come up all the way. Come up. Good. Feet together. All right. Let's do our favorite exercise. Open the hips. Keep the hips strong. Grab a chair or block, or a drink of water. Bend the right knee. Use the hands on the block or chair. And place the weight on your right leg. Lift your left leg up, left heel up. Flex the toes towards your face. You want to keep that leg straight. Look forward. We'll lift 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring that leg out to the left, parallel with the right. Lift it up 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. All right. Stay on that right leg. Keep balancing. Come up. Bring the left knee up. Open left knee to the left. Look to your right. Press that left hip forward. Left knee back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to center. Point the toes. We're going to lift it up 5 times. Try to keep it as high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. The other side. It's easier to do if the floor is hard. There's no rug. I have a rug and this mat. It's too soft. So if it's hard surface, it's even better. A little bit easier. All right. Left knee slightly bent. Right heel back. Looking forward. You lift it up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring that right leg over, parallel with the left. And try to lift it up 10 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. All right. Keep balancing on that left leg. Slowly come up. Hold the balance. Good. For the cramp. The cramp for a while. It's okay. Right knee back. Right hip forward. Breathe through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the right knee forward. Point the toes. Hands on your hips. We're going to lift it up 5 times. Hold it as high as you can every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Enough of that. Whew. I feel good. Let me get a drink. All right. Let's put everything we've done to practice. So, we're flexing our toes towards our face. We're pressing our knees down, right? Trying to keep our knees straight. Contracting our quads. Flexing our toes. The biatis muscle right here. Flexing that. You can see it. I'm trying to keep our back straight. We're going to inhale. Exhale, forward bend. If you can grab, you can start pulling. Let's continue to contract the muscles in the leg. So never just relax and pull. Always contracting the muscles. If you can't reach, that's okay. Just kind of here, back is straight. Pressing my knees down, flexing my toes towards my face. Eventually be able to grab. Big inhale. Lengthen the back. Exhale, forward bend. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. So all my muscles are engaged except my neck. I'm going to relax the neck. Head is going to drop. No tension in the neck. Arms are pulling. Legs are contracted. Heels are pushing out. Breathing through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale the way up. Exhale. Good. Hands behind your back. About 6 inches. Reverse plank. Point the toes. Lifting up. Let the hips up. Let the head drop back. No tension neck. Hands can turn out. Hands can turn out slightly. Try bringing your shoulder blades together as you bring your chest up and out. Hips up. Relaxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Good. Breathing. Long inhales, long exhales. All right. Start with bring that right foot into the left elbow. Wiggle it around a little bit. See what's going on. Just that right foot over the left thigh. Breathing through the nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Now reach around with your right hand. If you can reach the foot, grab it over the top. If you can't reach, that's okay. Just point it in that direction. Breathe through your nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Now, if you can grab it, think about pressing that, grabbing that right rib and having it drop over the right heel. Let the right heel press into the stomach, to the organs. Lengthening the back. Big inhale. Exhale, forward bend again. You're contracting all the muscles in the legs. You're contracting this one. Using your thigh muscle to bring that right knee down. Arm is pulling, but the leg is contracted, but the neck is relaxed. No tension in the neck. Breathing through the nose, long inhales, long exhales. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale up. Good. Switch sides. Bring that leg close. Bring that knee back. Wiggle it around. Breathe through the nose. All right. Place that left foot over the right thigh. Again, reach around. Doesn't matter how far you can reach. Try to keep your hand glued to your back. Breathe through your nose. Long inhales, long exhales. Relaxing the breath. Again, we're going to do a forward bend, so contract the muscles in the knee, the toes, flex towards the face. Inhale, all muscles are contracted. Back is lengthened, spine is lengthened. Pressing through. Once you're there, no tension in the neck. Relax the neck. So all the muscles are contracted except the neck. Head, just hands. Breathing through the nose. But the back is straight. You're activating the muscles in the lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up and relax. Good. Toes together, feet together, sorry. Bring the feet as close to your body as possible. Place your hands behind you and just push forward. Pressing your knees down. If your knees reach, good. If they don't, place something there because you want to ultimately press down with the knees. You want to keep your back straight, lengthening always, chest forward. You're able to grab the feet, start to come over, begin to pivot in that joint as you're pressing your knees down. That whole joint we've been working on till now, just relaxing, just twisting the femur bone. Pelvic bone stays there, femur bone is twisting. Breathe through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And up. Keep that left knee bent. Straighten the right leg out. Press that left knee out as far as you can get it. Open up the right straight leg. It's more like doing a split. And twist the body over the right leg. Flexing the muscles again. Flexing the toes towards your face. Pressing that left knee back. Big inhale. And exhale. Forward bend. All my muscles are contracted again. My left knee is pressing down. My left foot is pressing down.
It looks like Amazon doesn't sell down.
I'm pressing down my knee. Putting with my arms, and then I relax my head. No tension in the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Up. The opposite side. And the right knee. Again, right knee out as far back as I can get it. Left leg straight. Again, it's like I'm doing a split. My right knee is bent. The nose. All right, left leg is engaged. Muscles are engaged. I'm pressing this knee down. All my muscles are engaged. I pivot over the left leg. Pushing my right knee down. Breathing through the nose. All the muscles are contracted. I'm pulling. I'm pressing my left knee down, my right knee down. I'm twisting my spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Good. Place the right foot over the left knee. Bend the right knee. Lower. Come onto the outside of that right knee. So use your elbows or shoulders to twist to the back. So you're going to look back. Just, again, ready. Use the core muscles too. By pressing the left hip back, Left hip back, right hip forward. So right hip back, right hip forward. So I'm twisting this way while I'm twisting the opposite way. All my muscles are contracted, flexing my toes towards my face. Your right hand will help you keep the spine straight as you lengthen and twist. Lengthen, twist. Lengthen, twist. Lengthen, twist. Lengthen, twist. Good. To the other side. Left foot over the right knee. Again, right elbow now, right shoulder on the outside of that right knee. Use your left hand to keep your back straight. Flexing your toes, pressing your knees down. Breathe through your nose. You're going to lengthen and then twist. Hips go the opposite direction. So my right hip is going back. My left hip is going forward. So I'm twisting the opposite direction than my shoulders. Breathe through the nose. Lengthen and then twist. Lengthen and then twist. Lengthen and then twist. Lengthen and then twist. Good. All right, let's do one last thing. So you can start learning how to do inversions. I don't know if you can do headstands and stuff like that, but at least this will start you in that direction. Go to your hands and knees. Tabletop. Make sure elbows down. Your hands reach across so you can grab your sides of your arms. So that's the distance your elbows will be. And then just open up your hands without moving the elbows. Place your fingers. That's the base. That's your base. You measure, go through, and then you place your fingers. You place the crown of your head on the mat. Crown of the head on the mat. So the hands will be on the back. And all you need to do now is just lift up your hips. And just go into like a downward dog. So just like we were doing downward dog, just do downward dog here. Try not to put the weight on your head. Don't put the weight on your head. Put the weight on the elbows and the wrist and the arm, the forearm, the hand. Your head is touching the floor. Don't put the weight on the head. Put the weight on the shoulders. And just stay there for 20 breaths. Long inhale, long exhales. All right? One, 2, 3. And if you can, you can tiptoe if you want up towards the hands. If you have room to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just stay there. And downward dog. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Then slowly come down to your knees. The child's pose. Relax the head, arms back. Just relax. After about 10 breaths, you come up and go into child's pose. We're done. I'm gonna stay. I mean, it's awesome. Child's pose. It's awesome. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here, so you stay as long as you want. Just gonna take a little nap, relax, and just enjoy the healing sensation that I'm getting right now. From everything moved, every joint, every ligament, every muscle, vascular system, lungs, heart, the mind, your lungs, your breathing, everything. Just enjoy that.
Yum.